and you sweating out your weed. Rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. It up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah. Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said it was rough.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Pocket is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Johnson. Elton Brand is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Drexler. And it's Keenan in at the small forward position. Embiid, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bryant can't get it to go. Johnson against Ball. Johnson, the pass to Drexler. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. That shot no good. Drexler with the defensive effort. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound. Brand kicks to Embiid. And off the front, and in it goes.
He knows he has the green light to take these. Embiid's assertive attitude, yeah, that's what makes him special.
Passes to Bryant. Over Drexler. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Brand outside. Back to Johnson. Brand, a screen on Ball. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Brand. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kobe goes in, and the dunk by Kobe.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Brand, a screen on Ball. Johnson kicks to Drexler. Keenan, the pass to Embiid. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
How about the reach of Embiid, using those long arms to gobble up space inside.
Drexler against Kobe. Ibaka sets the pick for Bryant. Driving to the basket. And Bryant slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here is Brand following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Kobe against Johnson. Ibaka with the screen on Johnson. Here's Kobe.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you can to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for Geezer Collins. Hey, it's your Pistons mascot.
A new lineup here for the Bucks.
Give my hand, thanks. Your Pistons dance. The dance team.
Bibby against Harper. Here's Chambers. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Drummond. The Bucks working the ball around. Rejected by Booker. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks substitution.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bryant. And it's denied. Harper the pass to Chambers. And that one is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, defended by Booker.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pistons trail by 7. Chambers with a screen on Bryant. The pass to Chambers.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bryant in the post, defended by Booker. Count that one. Kobe's got 12 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Gilmore, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And here's Booker. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's Milwaukee. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're
All right. Look who's coming on to the
and staying hungry. Beat continuing to improve.
Coming into this year.
Now he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Joel Embiid. Harper is out there with Johnson. And it's Drexler. And it's Brand in a power forward. That's the group for Detroit.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Pistons trail by 11. Screen by Brand. Puts up a 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And taken away by Johnson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Bryant. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Pass to Embiid, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook checked in for Bryant.
First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Bucks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kobe against Harper. Bryant is doubled to the paint. And Ibaka slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Ball against Johnson. They need this. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Middleton finds Bryant. Towns sets the pick for Bryant. Towns down low. He's guarded by Harper. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Kobe.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Starting for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Kobe, and the dunk by Kobe.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Timeout. Who wants a team start? All right. Look who's coming on.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Yao, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Andre Drummond comes in for Serge Ibaka. Scotty's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Ball.
2 minutes.
Drexler outside. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Drexler's got 6 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Bryant drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Into the lane. And it's Keenan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Nets. Passes it to Chambers. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons basketball.
Pistons trail by 20. Booker outside. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Kobe, and finish off by Bryant.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Over Yao. Detroit, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 22. Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
A nice shot by Booker.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
LaVine. Mike Bibby.
Booker looking around. Over Bibby. Yao with the block. And they recover it. Booker with it. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been dramatic. I thank you, David. And folks, don't...
Welcome. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Heat. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with Ibaka. And there's Bryant. Then there's Towns. And it's Ball in at the point guard.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Keenan. No points in the game yet for him. Brand, a screen on Ball. From deep. No good from Brand. Milwaukee leading by 23. Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brand up top from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Kobe against Johnson. Bryant drives in, and Ibaka slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Here's Embiid. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to save.
And Kobe throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Screen by Brand. Takes a shot at the elbow. Johnson can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Detroit making a switch here. Harper's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Bryant. Back to Johnson. Brand kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Brand.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Towns in the corner. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Offline with his three. For Detroit, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. Milwaukee making a switch. Lions checked in.
First team foul.
Here is Harper. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 9 feet out. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Here's Keenan. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Booker outside. Chambers with a screen on Kobe. But drives by Booker. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Ibaka sets the pick for Kobe. 9 feet out. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in, and Bryant slams it in.
Big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
Harper the pass to Chambers. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up and in on the layup. Kobe's got 43 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
The kick out to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Keenan, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
All right. Look who's coming on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Johnson is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Grant. Then there's Chambers. And it's Smits in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Ryan against Chambers. Not enough on that one as it misses. Milwaukee in total control. Ryan in the post. Defended by Chambers. That shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Scotty's checked in for the Bucks. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Floats one up, and Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Drexler, he's checked in for Chambers. Brogdon outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Scott, good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get.
and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Elton Brand's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the three ball is good.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
Here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Towns, a screen on Drexler. Outside, ball. Bryant looking over the floor. Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Pistons. Down low, Towns with the steal. Pass break, Milwaukee. Bryant's running. There's the drive, and Kobe throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
That one drops for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kobe with it, and Drexler picking him up.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kicks it out to Drexler. That three off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And it's Drexler that time, and the assist from Dennis Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight. Bryant against Drexler. And Bryant kicks to Ibaka. Kobe against Embiid. Here's Bryant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bryant's got 53.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Drexler drawing the double team. Johnson outside. Embiid kicks to Johnson. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Johnson against Kobe. Towns sets the pick for Kobe. Dishes to Ibaka. Kobe against Embiid. 5 on the clock. Outside, Kobe. And it's blocked by Bryant.
Pistons basketball. In for the Bucks.
"19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Drexler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Drexler against Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Lobbed up there for Drummond. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't...
like that, and I stay leaving texts on red. I had a minute at home, I ran into a fling, but I can't really call her my ex. She said, I see you, I know you've been working, little daddy, you look like you getting to the check. I know you focus on work, but I can't help but notice you can't talk about nothing else. What about you? How's your mental? How do you cope with what you been through? How's your tempo? Who in your life are you really close to? I would like space left blank, plenty of fish in the sea, but nobody with a shark in the tank. Stayed on my mind later watching the whip, see my reflection is all in the paint. Head back top, bumming that Franco shit. When I pull up, ride with the pack, but I don't get caught. Been through it all, I'm no stranger to loss. Richard Olivia, I'ma do it for y'all. I don't rap, I just say what's on my heart. Top down.